Let's talk about President Donald Trump's first 100 days in his second term. Now, this man hit the ground running, signing a record-breaking 139 executive orders, more than any other modern president at this point. Now, that's not just a number. It's a signal to every conservative out there that Trump is delivering on his promises to take America into its golden age. Now, today we're diving into the most popular ones. Unfortunately, 139 orders would be quite a lot to get through in this podcast. We're going to give you a brief overview of what those orders are and use this episode the next time you hear someone say, Trump's just always out golfing. He's never actually doing anything. He's not for the American people. Use this episode as an example to your maybe more liberal friends as to what Trump is actually doing to support the American public and take America into its golden age and to make it great again. Welcome back to Battleground. I'm Hannah Guder. Now let's just dive straight into it. Now, first up, border security. This is a huge issue for Trump in his first 100 days. It was an issue he campaigned on, and he made it a priority on day one in the office. He signed an executive order declaring a national emergency at the southern border. Now, this was not just talk. It deployed 1,500 active duty troops and 2,500 National Guard members to stop what he called the invasion at the southern border. He also reinstated policies like Remain in Mexico and ended catch and release policies that were made possible under the Biden administration. Now, conservatives are cheering because this is what they've been demanding. This is what they voted for. A border that's actually secure, a country with an actual border. Think of that. I mean, illegal crossings are down, cartels are on notice, and Trump even designated cartels as a foreign terrorist organization, giving law enforcement more tools to crush them. This is about protecting American sovereignty and protecting American lives, and it's working. The next thing we just have to talk about is Trump shrinking the bloated federal government. Trump signed 17 executive orders focused on cutting red tape and making Washington accountable. The biggest one was his establishment of the Department of Government Efficiency, led by Elon Musk. Now, this order was a game changer, aiming to slash federal budgets and end regulations. It's already targeting wasteful programs and reclassifying civil servants under Schedule F. So unelected bureaucrats, they can't hide behind their job protections anymore. And yes, federal workers actually have to show up to work. No more working from home, no more empty office buildings where billions of dollars somehow are being used to furnish those buildings that no one actually works from. We're identifying waste and corruption, and this is what we voted for. Reducing the national debt, making sure more money stays in the American taxpayer pocket, and not funding DEI initiatives abroad. I'll put a breakdown right here. We can just look at this breakdown of all the DEI social movement initiatives that we were, quote unquote, funding abroad. Whether or not we actually funded them, I don't know. That's probably an episode in and of itself. But conservatives are loving this because it's a direct hit at the swamp. I mean, this is the kind of common sense reform we've been craving. Let's not forget about the order eliminating DEI programs across the government. No more divisive quotas or work training sessions where you have to identify your whiteness and role play as somebody from a social minority. I mean, merit is back, and that's a win for every American who believes in fairness.
At the Defense Department, that means no more distractions, no more social engineering, no more climate change worship, no more electric tanks, no more gender confusion, no more pronouns, no more excuses, no more quotas, no more woke that undermines commanders and command climates. We are laser focused on our mission of warfighting.
I mean, energy policy was another huge victory for the Trump administration in his first 100 days. Trump signed a pair of executive orders to unleash American energy independence. I mean, one opens up Alaska's Arctic National Wildlife Refuge and the National Petroleum Reserve for drilling. The other scraps Biden's electric vehicle mandate and reviews policies that block oil and gas development.
President Biden's actions yesterday on offshore drilling, banning offshore drilling, will not stand. I will reverse it immediately. It'll be done immediately. And we will drill, baby, drill. And we're going to be drilling in a lot of other locations. And the energy costs are going to come way down. They'll be brought down to a very low level.
Drill, baby, drill. It's not just a slogan anymore. It's now policy. I mean, Trump is absolutely delivering. Promises made, promises kept. These orders are lowering energy costs and creating jobs, especially in red states. The Steel Manufacturers Association praised Trump for protecting domestic industries, and the American fuel and petrochemical manufacturers, sorry, that was a mouthful, are thrilled to see gas car bans gone. I mean, this is about putting America first, not bowing to globalist climate agendas like the Paris Climate Accord, which Trump officially pulled us out of again. Conservatives are fired up because this means cheaper gas, stronger industries, and no more green nonsense dictating our lives. So sorry, AOC. Now let's just get to the culture wars, where there are plenty of these happening left and right. And Trump, he's swinging hard. I mean, one of the most popular orders among conservatives affirms that there are only two sexes. You got male and you got female in federal policy. I mean, passport, visas, employee records, they'll reflect biological reality now. That's absolutely amazing. No more of this weird left nonsense. I mean, this order also bans federal funds for gender-affirming care for minors and keeps transgender athletes out of girls' sports. I mean, these are huge wins. We should not be having gender-affirming care for minors who don't even realize the gravity of the situation they are making. I mean, we can look at people who did transition at a young age who wish that they were better educated or informed about the undoable impacts of that type of care and that type of medical treatment, if you want to call it that. I mean, this is a massive stand for truth, faith, and fairness. I mean, parents, they're rallying behind this. Parents are sick of seeing their daughters' opportunities stolen or their kids confused by radical ideologies. I mean, Riley Gaines has been an incredible, strong voice over the last 4 years, while sadly we were in the dark days of the Biden administration, advocating for women's rights as she had to unfortunately lose and take a backseat to Leah Thomas, who is a biological male. I mean, another order pardoned nearly 1,600 January 6th defendants. I mean, calling them hostages of a weaponized Justice Department, which Trump knows way too much about, as they have weaponized lawfare against him one too many times. I mean, for conservatives, this is justice. This is freeing. We're freeing patriots who were unfairly targeted. I mean, if we need a recap of how violent January 6th was, I'll insert that again right here.
We just saw people going right through. There they are.
And our
flag in Statuary Hall. Now that is the area.
Is that the Walt Whitman camera that's capturing those? I believe.
No.
Whitman statue.
I'm not sure whether that's the Walt Whitman camera, but what that is the area where the senators process to go into House for joint sessions. So it is through there that they walk.
Unbelievable.
Every time they go into the opposition.
We are televising the breach.
Listen,
by the way.
in order to get to the Capitol, I mean, the Capitol is a free place to go. You are allowed.
I mean, Trump also signed an order to end government censorship, restoring free speech by stopping agencies from colluding with big tech to silence conservatives. I mean, now that's a direct blow to the woke establishment, and it's why we as conservatives and we here at Battleground are cheering. To get more into the economic side of things, trade and tariffs are another battleground where Trump is shining. He signed 16 executive orders on trade, including a 125% tariff on Chinese imports, 10% reciprocal tariffs on over 75 countries. And economists, they're whining about consumer prices, but conservatives see this as a protecting American workers. We're no longer the piggy bank in the wallet book for the rest of the world. We're not the doormat that you can walk across. We're not here to give free handouts. We are here to support Americans, American workers, and American-made products.
For decades, our country has been looted, pillaged, raped, and plundered by nations near and far, both friend and foe alike. American steel workers, auto workers, farmers, and skilled craftsmen, we have a lot of them here with us today. They really suffered gravely. They watched in anguish as foreign leaders have stolen our jobs, foreign cheaters have ransacked our factories, and foreign scavengers have torn apart our once beautiful American dream. We had an American dream that you don't hear so much about. You did 4 years ago, and you are now, but you don't too often, and for many years and decades even, you didn't hear too much about. Our country and its taxpayers have been ripped off for more than 50 years, but it is not going to happen anymore. It's not going to happen. In a few moments, I will sign a historic executive order instituting reciprocal tariffs on countries throughout the world. Reciprocal, that means they do it to us and we do it to them. Very simple. Can't get any simpler than that.
Now, these tariffs are forcing countries like Canada and Mexico to negotiate, and they're bringing manufacturing back home. Trump has secured about $500 billion in private sector investment for AI infrastructure, showing he's not just about fighting trade wars, he's building the future. Now, look, I know there's a lot more nuance, and there's plenty more orders we could go through to identify ways in which the Trump administration is putting Americans first, putting America first, and truly making America great again. But there is not enough time in the world, no matter how fast I talk, to get through 139 orders in the amount of time I would need to before losing your attention. But this is just that quick overview that shows Trump is prioritizing the American people. He's not out at Camp David eating his ice cream. He's actually fighting for the American people. I mean, from securing the border to slashing government waste, from unleashing energy to defending our values, these executive orders are the conservative battle cry. He's proving that promises made are promises kept, and that's why we're standing with him on this battleground. Now, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give it a like, maybe comment and leave your thoughts below. Maybe we should dive into one of these a little bit more. We'd love to hear your thoughts in that comment section. Or, like I said before, if you have a liberal in your life or just slightly more left-leaning family member in your life that says Trump's not doing anything and he doesn't care about the American public, share this episode with him. We'd love to share truth, and we'd love to have you share this with your friends and family. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so that you never miss an episode of Battleground. I'm Hannah Guder, and I'll see you next time.